How to write a great lab report. Part 1. The question. Your lab must begin with a question. What question are you trying to answer by doing the lab? For example, what color shoes will make me jump highest? Part 2. The hypothesis. State your hypothesis. Your hypothesis should be in the if-then format. For example, if I wear red shoes, then I will jump higher than if I wear other colors of shoes. Or, if I wear red shoes, then it will not have any effect on how high I jump. Part 3. Materials. List the materials you will need to do the lab. Think through the lab and list everything. It might help to do the lab first and keep track of the materials you use, but only if you remember to write everything down. For example, in this lab we will need red shoes, other colors of shoes, and a meter stick to measure how high we jump. Part 4. The procedure. Your procedure is your directions for how to do the lab. They should be specific enough that someone else could follow them, even if they've never done the lab before and you aren't there to help. For this lab, my procedure might have 4 steps. Step 1. Gather materials. Step 2. Put on red shoes. Jump and measure how high you jumped. Step 3. Put on your second color of shoes. Jump and measure how high you jumped. Step 4. Repeat step 3 for each additional color of shoes. Part 5. Data. Your data should be recorded in this section of your lab report. It's helpful to make a data table ahead of time so that you have a place to record your data as you do the lab. Part 6. Conclusions. Your conclusions section of your lab report is where you discuss your results. In your conclusions section, you should make sure you answer the question you asked at the beginning, explain whether your hypothesis was correct, and use your data to support your conclusions. If something went wrong in your lab, you should also explain what went wrong, why, and how it affected your lab. If you follow these steps and make sure you include enough information in each part, you're probably going to write a great lab report.